借りてねえんじゃねえか。
Yo, talk about welcome to Demon School, Bachiko-san. Like, who is this adorable little delinquent? Not gonna lie, it might be love at first sight. Well, already this season is off to one hell of a start. God, the year since season 2 concluded has been a torturous one. And the only thing that kept me from the temptations of continuing the story through the manga was caressing my season 1 Blu-ray. $70 and they couldn't even give us a double-sided cover. I wanna see hashtag Iruma-kun steelbook trending. And just as I was about to break, lo and behold, what was announced? That season 3 would be premiering in what could be considered one of the greatest seasons in anime history. The return of Bleach and their 1,000-year Blood War arc, My Hero Academia's 6th season, Mob Psycho season 3, Golden Kamuy season 4, not to mention the premieres of Chainsaw Man, Blue Lock, Eminence and Shadow, and the list goes on and on and on and on again. This season is fucking crazy. But if I'm being completely honest, the series I was looking forward to the most is definitely Iruma-kun. From its beautiful, bright, and vivid colors, to its star-studded cast of uniquely designed demonic characters, to its genuinely lovable protagonist. If this series doesn't warm your heart, I hate to break it to you, you're probably dead. So what exactly am I expecting from season 3, you ask? Well, judging by the comments on last season's videos, the Harvest Festival and Music Festival are this season's arcs to watch out for. And they're definitely gonna have to bring the fire to match last season's absolute perfection. I mean, season 2 was ridiculous. Not only did we get Iruma-kun, the demonic alter ego of our main character, not to mention the Misfit's acquisition of the Royal One, the former homeroom to the Demon King, culminating in the climactic battle at Walter Park. But alas, all those accolades are not enough to spare the Misfits. No, for they seem to be victims of their own success. Now known as the heroes of Walter Park, even that recognition is not enough for Babylus, at least if they intend to keep the Royal One. Returning to school for the second term, they are not only greeted with fame, but a new assignment. Every member of the Misfit class must reach the level 4 rank of Delit before becoming second years. Otherwise, they'll be cast asunder, forced to leave the plush comforts of the King's classroom. But this is Babylus Academy, an institute for higher learning, where demons can be their most demonic. Yes, even Caligo, much to his chagrin, won't leave our Misfits high and dry, leading us to our new cast of characters, the Mentors. I gotta say, first off, the designs in this series were already at an all-time high, but Lady Vapor, Furfur, Mr. fucking Hat, yo, these are ridiculous. Aesthetics aside, their personalities, oh my god. I mean, we're already off to an amazing fucking start. Well, at least for 12 students. Once again, we are on person watch. Yes, the mysterious 13th student of the Misfit class once again is left out of the mentor program, and I gotta say, they are building his character up so fucking much. And I'm pretty sure I was told this season is where we get the payoff. Hashtag missing person spelled with a U. I wanna see that shit trending. With the introduction of personalized senseis, everyone knows what this means, right? It's time for a training arc. And I gotta say, our Misfits have their work cut out for them. But to have a personalized teacher, not to mention a partner to go through this potentially hellish situation with, we're talking about the possibility of an explosive progression in their powers. That is, if they follow their sensei's carefully crafted plans. Let's quickly run through the list. General Furfur, who has the most typical yet most badass, it's my favorite design of the Mentors, will be taking on Jazz and Alisair with the goals of making them the craftiest of the first years. Up next is Lady Vapor, whose design quite literally oozes personality from her being. I mean, like, what is with the crying? Does it have something to do with her bloodline ability? Because as we know, her intended goal is to make Picaro and Goemon the most badass when it comes to bloodline abilities. Let's talk about Mr. Hat. Now, I don't know if this is a direct knockoff of South Park. I'm gonna give Iruma-kun the benefit. But this worldly demonic gentleman will be taking on Kayam and Karari, helping them master their summoning abilities. Sensei Rhyme is once again making a seductive appearance, this time taking on Clara and Elisabetta, who intends to max out their charm stat. I don't know exactly what her plans are with Clara, because we all saw how that turned out back in season 1. Professor Balam, one of the few demons in the netherworld that knows Iruma's true identity, will be taking on Asmodeus and Sabro. Strength is obviously the name of the game when it comes to making these two students the #1 fighters of the first years. Last, but certainly not least, is Sensei Robin. Now, honestly, this character just comes off as a naive, innocent goofball, but when it comes to teaching our protagonist, our main character, Iruma, I don't have the highest confidence, and neither does him in Lied. Luckily, acknowledging the fact that he himself is kind of a newbie in regards to this whole teaching aspect, he decides to call for backup. His distant relative, Bachiko. Oh, we have come full circle. Bachiko is legit. Her demeanor is just #1. Like, I can't tell if she's putting on a front, one of those, you know, tough tomboy delinquent type people until you get to know them and then she opens up. Like, I'm assuming that's where their character is gonna go, or she's just a rapscallion from the very beginning, but she's a badass. Like, I mean, she was personally asked to be a mentor by Sullivan, so she has to be a badass. Hell, in the netherworld, power is the name of the game, so when you're asked by like the #1 demon, like, hey man, can you come and teach my grandson? You know she's gonna be a little badass. But of course, I can't tell if her plan is the same as Robin's, who she ceremoniously knocked out upon arrival. I mean, sure, fighting spirit could play a pretty pivotal part when it comes to the upcoming battles, but we already know when it comes to Iruma, that kid has no quit. So what exactly does she plan on teaching them? And what the hell does it have to do with dressing them up as maids? Or is she just fucking with them to see their reaction? I have no clue. This could all just be a test. Possibly one that Lied doesn't pass, as we see in the preview for the following episode. He's playing video games with Robin. Does that mean we're gonna get some nice one-on-one moment between Iruma and Bachiko? God, I hope so. I gotta say, they are setting up this season to be fucking real. I mean, my imagination is completely running wild. I cannot wait to see their transformations, especially when it comes to Iruma. The only question now is, how many more does he plan on adding to his harem? I mean, it's bad enough he got Amari laying in wait, but you know what they say, absent makes the heart grow fonder. Anyways, what did you guys think of today's episode? I absolutely loved it. It was a perfect reintroduction back into the world of Iruma-kun, and I cannot wait for more. So with all that being said, and more Iruma-kun next week, I cannot wait for future episodes.